Hey guys, Jason coming at you again with code 0.5 along with my co-host Rich.
Hey.
Co-host or host? What do you want me to call you?
I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, I can think of a lot of things I can call you.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't matter. I don't care. What's the title?
I guess this is going to be our first episode where we're going to be on YouTube where people can actually see us.
Oh, we're actually putting this one on YouTube?
Yeah, why not?
Why didn't you tell me I would have dressed a little better?
Dude, it doesn't matter how you dress. You're always going to look like that.
I can't get a Wolf Brand sponsorship if I'm dressing like this. This is not the caliber of people. Wait a minute.
Well, at least you got all your hair. Okay.
Of person that they would want, but I might be. So.
You never know.
It's a 50-50. I got a good chance.
We got a good chance because, I mean, you're fairly trim and you got all your hair, and I'm fat and bald. One of us has to hit a home run on it.
True.
Because, I mean, fat guys like chili.
Yeah.
So they might jump all over that.
I think they're going to jump all over it anyway. I don't think they've had this much. You don't even see Wolf Brand chili on like the Super Bowl ads or nothing.
No.
But nobody ever brings them up.
The only time I see them's in the store when I'm reaching to grab, a different one. One of us, at least just for shits and giggles, one of us needs to send them an email.
For real. I'm going to.
And reference that podcast.
I have it.
Have them listen to it.
I have it right here. Contact Wolf Brand Chili, and it's right next to find food trays, the separated tray things for Tasha.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to get Renix on that.
The food trays?
And the contacting Wolf. It's my secretary. I make him do. Like Renix, find me an email for somebody at Wolf Brand Chili, and he'll.
Yeah.
And that's what he does.
Well, and then you also holler at him and tell him to get you those drinks every day.
Yeah. Get me drinks. Get me food.
I wish I had a secretary. It's like your second wife almost.
Yeah.
Yep, I got to put that up.
Similar.
This one's a lot uglier.
Yeah. A lot uglier. God, we're moving to YouTube. People are going to see him now.
Yeah. Well, they're going to see us.
I don't with him.
Well, and like we're not liking our official spot either where we're going to be. And like, we're in my house. I don't know if y'all can hear the clicking, but my dogs are running around.
See, well, this is only temporary. This is until we get the actual official Wolf Brand Chili Studios. And once we get that, we'll still have the dogs there, though.
If it ever happened. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I'm going to take this new one we found when we move things back. I might bring it home. Like, look, babe, I got us a corgi. That's a hairball. But it's corgi hair.
Dude, if you ever own one, that's what they're like.
I don't know.
Like, I'm not kidding. Tasha will go and de-shed them or whatever. And when she's done, she will have a pile. She'll like shed both of them, and she'll have a pile that's as big as one of them is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That egg crap gets everywhere.
It says it's the first time I've ever seen a corgi in real life.
They're awesome, man. You need to get one.
Are they smart? Super smart?
Oh, I think mine is. Tasha is an idiot.
You were telling me about the one that catches the gophers.
Well, I think she does that by accident. She's like going to play with them, and that's what happens.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Either way.
And then,
uh-oh.
Yeah, now they can hear something. Man, this is going to ruin our podcast.
Oh, it'll be okay.
Hey, you hush up. Anyway, speaking of stupid animals, I heard you had something interesting happen with an animal.
Yeah. So I got a call from a lady. This is kind of along the same lines of yours, where they called you the next day to come out there and look at the beer bottle for fingerprints and the getting the DNA off the sunflower seeds. I saw a lady call in, and she goes, "Hey, somebody threw a beer bottle at my porch." Like, okay, that was pretty shitty of them. Is anybody hurt?
Was it full?
No.
Oh, so they weren't sharing. They're just throwing an empty beer bottle.
No. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, is there any damage to the house or anything? And she's like, no. I said, anybody get hurt? No. I was like, oh. So we don't know who threw it. It just randomly appeared. And she's like, no, it's my neighbors. My neighbors threw it. I was like, okay. She goes, they're always drinking. They're always partying and carrying on and stuff. And I was like, oh, well. She goes, she was trying to, she kept saying, like she wanted to call us, but she couldn't. And I was like, well, what are you afraid they're going to retaliate or something? Is this going to happen more? And she's like, no, it's not that. She goes, well, there was a time I called y'all, but when I did, they like all went inside and everything got quiet because they know you guys are coming. And I'm like, well, I mean, if you're outside talking, yeah, probably going to know. And she's like, no. They have a turtle on their porch and it listens to everything I say. They can hear me. I was like, is it like a real turtle or what is it? And she's like, no, it's just a fake turtle on the porch, but it can hear everything I say.
I thought you were going to tell me it's a real turtle.
No. At first I thought it, and I'm like, wait, we have talking turtles in town now? Like, what do we got to...
They did a movie on them.
Yeah, they did. The rats.
No, martial arts and
stuff. Yeah,
stuff.
Martial arts. It's like, oh, shit. Like, now we got freaking, what like 5 foot tall freaking talking turtles, Like, holy crap. And so, like, I talked to lady, and I'm like, if they're acting out, just give us a call and we'll come by and see. If it's late at night, we got noise ordinances, and then, if they're out in the main area, you have public intox and stuff like that. I was like, we can help you out. We'll do what we can. And I got off the phone with her, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I wonder if this thing is real. And so I go driving by, and she lives in the apartment complex. So I go look, and her apartment's like here, and then her neighbor's is it's directly in line, but there's easily 20, 30 yards between the two buildings. And so I look on the porch.
Oh, so you could like throw a rock and hit their house.
Yeah, but they're far apart. They're further apart than you would think. Like, I could see her hearing if they were like right side by side, they shared a wall, or they could hear her call. No, there's completely all this space between that apartment and this apartment. And that lady swears up and down there's a turtle on that porch that can hear what she says, but I didn't see anything.
Is she going outside when she's calling, or
no? She's saying inside the house, because she said she's called from inside the house before, and they've known that we were on the way.
And this bionic eared ceramic turtle is listening to what she's saying.
Yeah, and they can hear it. So she's calling, they can hear through the turtle, so they know that we're on the way. And I just, God, I'm all fuzzy now just thinking about just the...
And you drove by and there was no...
No, there was no turtle that I could see.
Well, where would you come up with this?
I don't know.
The curiosity is going to get the best of me, and I'm going to be driving by there seeing if there's a turtle.
It's by Dollar
anywhere.
General. We'll go
within the vicinity.
We'll get out and walk it.
Oh, it's over by Dollar General.
Yep.
It's over. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's over there.
Well, it's not there.
I didn't see it. Now,
it's not going to be there anymore
because they heard her tell me about the turtle, so they've taken it.
No, remember? Swiper's back to his.
Oh yeah,
dude, he's not on the straight and narrow anymore.
Yeah, if he finds out that thing's freaking.
Well, but he's banned from Dollar General, so he wouldn't have gone that way.
Oh no, he tries. He pushes his luck. They let him come through the drive-through at the store now.
Wait a minute.
He can't come in, but he can go through the drive-through.
So he's banned from the store, but he's not banned from the drive-through
right now. This is as long as you're good, we'll get you stuff through the drive-through.
Oh, so he's on like a probationary period.
Kinda, yeah. But he showed up the other day with a backpack full of shit trying to sell. He had a rattlesnake. Did I tell you about that? He had like a pickled snake in a jar he was trying to sell.
You might have mentioned something about it.
Yeah, there was like there's dudes putting in fiber optic cable, and they were like, hey, you got some guy up there trying to sell us a pickled rattlesnake in a jar. I'm like, first they said a snake in a jar, and I'm like, oh shit. Was it alive? And he's like, no, it's got the stuff in it. It's like a fucking snake snow globe or some shit he's got.
What is that, formaldehyde or some crap?
Probably. He's probably drinking the shit. You know what I mean? Because that one day I went over there, he was wearing that fireman hat. I need to ask to see that freaking jar now. He's on that wet.
It's probably half in.
Yeah, probably. He's probably like drinking it and then putting water back in it. You know what I mean? Trying to sneak it so the little lady don't find out he's drinking formaldehyde. That makes more sense now. I bet you he is, because that day he was dancing around throwing the rave under his carport. He had the fireman hat on and all the fluorescent clothes.
Yeah.
And he was like drawing on himself. So he had like these tweaker runes or whatever, making him more powerful, because I guess he knew we were showing up. I don't know, but he was probably drinking that shit out of that jar. I didn't stop to think about that.
What kind of snake was in it, though?
I don't know. I think it's like a rattlesnake.
If it was poisonous and it's mixing with that stuff in there, there's probably some potent shit he's got.
Don't. He's going to fucking world's first superhero is going to be him. He's this fucking snake
man.
Snake tweaker. Mutant.
You're going to go to work tomorrow and he's going to be over in that empty lot in front of the bank slithering around.
Oh, he'll be just sunning himself. At the spot he does yoga, he'll just be there sunning himself. Come up there and be like, Rennick. Why'd you write me those tickets?
We'll have more coming up on Code 0.5.
If you're looking for a political podcast that goes beyond the headlines, check out the Beltway Briefing. I'm Howard Schweitzer, CEO of Cozen O'Connor Public Strategies. Every week on the Beltway Briefing, our team of former Republican and Democratic presidential appointees, Capitol Hill veterans, and political advocates shares behind-the-scenes perspective that cuts through the noise. If you want the inside scoop, subscribe now to the Beltway Briefing here or wherever you get your podcasts.
You know your material's running out.
I know.
He's not going to talk to y'all anymore.
Oh.
I mean, he's still going to be swiping stuff, but he ain't going to be talking to y'all.
No. We were pushing it before. We're definitely getting him. Now, those 3 pop machines, man, he knew. He's automatically, I want a lawyer.
Well, when you went to the door and he saw y'all there and was like, nope,
yeah,
shut the door.
Went out there and continued. That's exactly, I'm betting you that's what he did. He went to the door. He saw we were there. He opened it, said nope, went back out to the back, turned his music up, took a sip off the snake jar, put the lid back on that dude, and started having as much fun as he could have before we were going to take him to jail.
We're just going to OD on that crap.
Snake juice.
Man, if I ever see him again, I'm going to ask him about the snake in the jar.
Dude, we need to find an energy drink company. We call it Snake Juice.
Oh, yeah.
They sponsor us, our own energy. Hell yeah. Wolf brand chili. I'm writing that down. Snake Juice. That is now trademark of Code 0.5 Inc. Snake.
You know, you can just contact companies that make this crap.
No, we're going to make our own. We need a sample of whatever's in that jar.
Now you're going to have to be 21 to get it?
Yeah, hell yeah. Snake Juice and Snake Juice Double XL.
We've come up with a lot of good stuff on here.
I know, for grown folks. Snake Juice Junior and Snake Juice Double XL, and we can put specifically on there for grown folks.
Feel the bite.
Yeah, feel the bite. Oh, the copyright trademark of Code 0.5 Inc. Feel the bite.
Yeah, but they already have that one called Venom.
This is better. This is better.
That's all right. I haven't seen Venom in a long time.
Oh, dude, I don't see Rippets anymore. Those used to be. Yeah,
and used to whenever I'd get Rippets, anytime that's how you could find out if there was somebody that had recently been in the armed forces. Because you see those Rippets, and that's the first thing they talk about is how when they were, sent off wherever, they'd get those little bitty mini 8 ounce cans or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, which I think is cool. That was a big reason why I got them. Well, they weren't terribly expensive, but if they send those over for those guys, and I'm going to support them too.
Heck yeah. Freaking Rippets. Now you got those freaking Old Glories.
Oh yeah.
Those things, boy.
Now wait a minute. What were you calling our drink?
This is you have 2 different versions. We have Snake Juice.
Oh, okay.
For
Snake
the kids,
Juice.
Like Snake Junior. And then you have Snake Juice Double XL.
And it's going to be like twice the caffeine or something. Oh, or is that the adult version?
That's the adult version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Double XL.
Oh, speaking of adult version of drinks, have you tried the adult Mountain Dews?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
You're not?
No.
The regular and the Baja Blast, they're okay. The other ones,
it tasted like diet soda to me. Not a big diet soda fan.
See, I can drink diet soda.
Yeah, that's what got me. Wasn't necessarily. It just tasted like drinking diet soda.
Yeah. Well, and I should probably be doing more diet stuff, but
that freaking aspartame taste or whatever it is.
I liked it. Now, if you take the cherry one and like mix half a can with the regular, it's all right. But I don't like the cherry and the watermelon.
Nah. So what'd you get into this week? Anything?
I'm getting into this cup right now. Have you got? I know I've talked about this at one point. My cup. What have I talked about this on before?
That one, the only time anybody's ever seen, like, this will be the first time they've seen it, but I've seen that cup on your TikTok.
Okay, yeah. Because and I've told people that you buy flowers for your girl or whatever, and then you get these cool cups.
Yeah. And then in Renix's case, we saw that, and then Renix was like, "Oh yeah, well he can do that with beer." He's like, "I bet you could do that with Monster." And then we ended up making the Infinity Monster.
Yeah. FYI, this vase, 2.5 beers.
It's available at your local Walmart. I think around $9.99.
And you said you're asking, been up to a whole lot. I really haven't. Yeah, my phone vibrating. Believe it or not, a bunch of us are playing some stupid game at work.
Pokemon.
Coin Master.
The hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was expecting you to say Pokemon.
No.
The hell is Coin Master?
Some game you play with a slot machine and you attack their village or some crap.
Got a new one. I just had an idea right there.
What?
It's a game called Swiper. It's an app on your phone.
Where you steal stuff from people?
You're a tweaker, not get caught. There we go. That, again, is another trademark of Code 0.5. Ink Swiper.
All right. I guess, people getting on here because they like listening to our funny cop stories. Yeah. We should probably get to that.
I thought this was like a marketing episode.
I mean, yeah, that's where we've been going, but
pretty much. These are badass ideas.
We come up with these ideas that we think are cool, and the people out there that are watching or listening, they ain't gonna buy any of this crap.
Oh, I bet they would.
They're like, we just like listening to these two idiots because it makes our day go by.
Pretty much. I don't know, man, because like the mail carrier, we have mail carrier friends now, and what we have we're worldwide. Who's the one? What we got like from where is it? Germany or
Belgium,
bro? We can send it to Belgium. I bet they don't have nothing like snake juice over there.
No, probably not.
They don't let them. I bet they don't even have Monster over there.
Yeah, because I looked. There's a listener in Belgium, and then there's one in Canada.
Bet Canadians.
That's where I put that picture of Prestige Worldwide.
That's
was wondering if we could join them because
we're there now.
We're going global.
Yeah, we're global. Shoot.
Oh,
where's the majority of our listeners at? Out of
Oklahoma City,
OKC,
and I had it pulled up here.
Yeah,
and we're looking at analytics on podcasts. It's a lot harder than on YouTube and the other stuff that I've used.
Mm-hmm. So I thought I had a bunch of people. You said there was a bunch of people in Houston.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like Renix, the way he talks, he's from Houston. That's like his area. He owns that town. So I figure if Renix is ever on here, we're going to see a surge in Houston listeners.
Let's see.
It's about like, it'll probably equate to the same of like, when you roll like 4 deep through town. Anytime we roll 4 deep through town, like they see us just driving around, following or going to the store or whatever, I get calls from the water department and they say that our pressure drops. Because people are fucking flushing shit. They think we're going to go serve a warrant. I shit you not, man.
Water pressure drops because they're flushing everything. Drops.
And then he says for like the next couple days, he starts seeing all these baggies come through at the bar screen because he takes care of the sewer plant.
Yeah,
are you serious? For real. Yeah, I forgot to tell you about that. When we're just going through doing whatever and they see us all go, he says there's a drop in pressure because they can see it on their phones. They have a monitoring system. They can tell if the plant's up and running, and then they can see what's going on. drop in pressure, massive drop from all the toilets getting flushed.
And then he'll see baggies in the screen.
Baggies in the bar screens.
Well, you know what we need to do then?
What's that?
2 or 3 times a month, all of us get together and just drive up and down the streets. It's going to mess up the sewer treatment plant probably, but you'll get that crap out of your town.
I think we're supposed to be getting a new one.
Well, there you go. We'll test it.
Yeah, for real.
Our listeners, 27% of our listeners come from Oklahoma City.
That's what's up. OKC in the 405, bitches.
Yeah. And then Shawnee is second. Garland, Texas is third.
Garland, Texas. What's up, peeps from Garland, Texas?
And then Edmond, Houston, Hastings, Michigan.
Yo, Hastings, Michigan.
Ashburn, Virginia.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate them listening.
Farmingham, Massachusetts. Hyattsville, Maryland. Oh, San Francisco, California.
Dang, San Francisco. What's up, San Francisco?
Los Lunas, New Mexico.
Oh, I thought you were fixing to say Roswell.
Yeah, so we've got, let's see, New Mexico, Connecticut, Florida, Nova Scotia, Arizona, Utah, Idaho.
For sure.
I wonder if we've hit every state. Here's one, and what did I say, Belgium?
Yeah.
West Flanders Province.
What is that?
That's the one out of Belgium.
Oh, okay.
New York.
Bet. Telling you, somebody somewhere knows somebody at Wolf Brand Chili. I'm telling you, they do. I will not stop.
All right, let's get at least one story in here to talk about something crazy.
I don't know. What do you got?
Well, I've got a couple from this. I don't know if it's a couple. You know what? Actually, I could just put it into one.
Send it.
There's he doesn't work for us anymore, and he's actually a neighbor. Doesn't live too far from me. But at least 2-3 times a week, we're getting calls to a domestic. Mm-hmm. And the same deputy responded to him all the time. And it's brother and sister. And they're alcoholics.
Oh, that's going to be good.
So they get intoxicated every day. Well, they get out of control 2 or 3 times, and then they'll start calling us. Usually it's the sister. Well, we get a phone call one day about they're getting into an argument and they need somebody to come out and settle it down. Well, they do this stuff so habitually that the guy gets assigned the call just calls them.
Yeah.
Gets on the phone with sister, and she's all kinds of mad. And he's like, well, what's going on? What do I need to, to help, alleviate all this stuff? And she said that her brother came and took the remote control to the TV from her. Mm-hmm. And she wanted him to come up there and either take the remote from her brother or make her brother give it back to her so she could watch her show.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Wait, this is code 0.5. Of course we're not shitting me. Of course we're not. Okay.
So this is the kind of stuff these people will call all the time. Mm-hmm. Well, it's brother and sister, and brother and sister, they act strange. They are, siblings are pretty close.
Yeah.
And one day this guy goes out and has to arrest brother.
Okay.
Well, the way they're acting, it's like if you were to go to jail, you would probably tell your wife, say, hey, this is things to take care of at the house and all that. And, love you and maybe a hug.
I'm going to jail. Why am I going to jail first?
I'm just using that.
Does she send me to jail?
Yeah. Well, if you ever get sick of her and you need a vacation,
damn,
then you do some kind of small thing where you could get a night away.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and
don't forget to feed a dog type thing.
Yeah. And you know how I, blurted that out so easily because I thought maybe I could get me a night away, but,
the look.
Yeah, in case y'all can't see this, the wife is back that direction, so I'm looking for projectiles.
Now you're clear. I got your 6.
Anyway, he picks up brother, handcuffs him. He's taking him to jail. Mm-hmm. And while they're en route to the jail, he looks back there at him and said, "Hey, man, I'm going to ask you a serious question. And, you know, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to." Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Okay." He goes, "How long have you and your sister been doing it?"
What?
Well, he didn't say doing it. He said, you know, "How long y'all been effing?"
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I'm like, dang, that's pretty ballsy just to straight ask him that.
Wow.
And he told me, he goes, "But that's not the crazy part." He goes, "This guy looked at me and he goes, 'Why?'"
What?
And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Okay.
If somebody's accusing me or asking me if I'm doing something like that to my sibling, and he goes, "Exactly, you're going to defend yourself," and be like, "No, are you crazy?" And he goes, and when he looked at me and said, "Why?" He goes, "Never mind. You don't need to answer any further. I know exactly what's going on." He said the guy never disputed it or anything the rest of the way to the jail.
Oh my God. You see what like these people in Nova Scotia and Belgium and stuff, you see what they think is going to go on here now? Like they're going to equate this with
Americans are crazy. Their freaking brother and sister are getting it on.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, could you imagine if they had a kid?
You had to be Renix. Yeah, exactly.
We're going to have a talk with him. You know, he's been hounding us about getting on here. Does he actually listen to these?
Oh, he listens. Yeah, he listens. Mondays and Thursdays. He's actually got us set up on those little notification things. He's like, "Oh, podcast day. Let's see how you guys have fucked me over now." Oh, just wait. Just wait.
So he's well aware of the crap that we've talked.
Oh yeah, and I'm fairly certain he knows he's his own grandpa too. So I don't think we're gonna have any issues. Uncle Rennick's daddy.
So what kind of cap would we get him? I know y'all are getting that one made for me that says Cop Daddy. What would his say? Uncle Cop Daddy?
Yeah, Uncle Cop Daddy.
Hey, you don't need to freaking get anything on that, like trademark it or anything.
Yeah, I want to stay away from those. I'm trying to work this wolf angle. See, I don't know if I just helped this or not. Oh, man.
I still think Wolf Brand Chili is going to be like, no, heck no.
That's all right. See, Wolf Brand Chili, though, this is what I'm thinking. See, we get in with Wolf, right? So we get our foot in the door. And then we work our way to Snake Juice Junior and the Snake Juice Double XL. Then we got those funds rolling. Well, then we get some funds built up, and then we get the Swiper app game made.
Yeah.
But see, it's going to be like Pokemon, where you can like go into Walmart and you'll see a TV and you can take a picture of it. And you've got to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah. You've got a certain amount of time to get out of the store.
Yeah, to get out with it. You're
Dude,
not
that's
physically
an awesome idea.
You're not physically, because that way you don't want nobody in trouble.
Dude, we could actually do that and then get this tweaking, you know what?
Yeah.
And have him be the spokesperson.
That's what I'm saying. Like you see something cool, like you're in a pawn shop and you see like this old Kennedy freaking nickel or something and you take a picture of it and you've got to get out of there.
And it can like scan it and tell you the value of it.
Yeah,
like,
it'll have it in there.
Yeah,
and
you
it
can
show
get
you
it.
all the things you swipe and everybody's shit's different.
And it's going to give you stupid amounts like, hey, you can steal this 60-inch TV and get $20.
Yeah. For real. But you could take it and you know how they have like Pokestops?
Yeah.
We'd have spots set up, but ours would be pawn shops. You take it in there and you can trade it and you can get like more meth, or the little power up would be a little virtual snake juice.
You know how like like in Super Mario Brothers where you can get a power up where you can like run faster or whatever.
Yeah,
it could be your snake juice or
run out of the store.
Be able to get out of the store faster.
Dude, could you imagine loss prevention at Walmart? People are just ducking and getting the hell out of Dodge. No reason. They're gonna be thinking, yeah.
Oh man,
I'm telling you, we got to get in with Wolf. We get in there. I got big dreams, man. We're going somewhere with it.
All right, be honest. How late do you stay up at night thinking of this crap? Or does it just come to you?
It just comes to me. Like we're just sitting here talking.
It's funny because when it does come to you, your eyes are kind of like, you're like, ooh.
For real. Because that's going to be awesome. And then we can monetize it too, kind of like Pokemon. You know, buy extra Pokeballs. You could buy like a bundle of 3 snake juices.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And or like, you know, you feed them food.
Or if you go into a place and you've got your bag and you can only steal like 3 items, you
bag
can upgrade your bag to where you can steal 5. Or
Do it like Fallout where you got a weight limit. You can only carry so much.
Yeah.
And then you have your little virtual inventory. But everybody's is different.
Any of y'all out there that design apps, holler at us.
For real.
We'll get like a partnership going.
I've got
something.
this worked out. We don't have no money, but you can have all the snake juice XXL you can drink. And we get this off the ground. Feel the bite. There's our new hashtag, feel the bite.
Oh, man. Oh, all right, guys. We're going to close it out. We appreciate you listening or actually watching our first episode.
Yeah.
I'll put down in the description for the episode about our website and where you can leave reviews and all that good stuff or anything we talked about. But anyway, we appreciate you guys spending your time with us. And we'll get out of here and you guys enjoy your day.
Yep. Thanks.